So I got locked up.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's some bullshit, but
Huh? Bro, I don't even know where we starting at. Bro, it's
You ain't got the
episode 2.
itinerary out. What's up?
Nah, I got it on my phone. Hold on.
I done changed it 50
Slam
times.
dunk.
Give it to niggas.
We got we got a confession. I did, you dummy. I did
I
send
didn't get
It was in
nothing.
the notes.
It was-
You didn't take the note?
What notes?
it was in the chat.
Go to your notes.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
whatever.
so much.
There was so much going on that day.
Whatever.
It was.
Whatever.
It was a lot
Hey,
going on.
Hobbs, you got a confessional, bro. And then we're going to get to, the start of the pod.
Yeah, I got before the confessional.
I'm ready to hear what
Before that, let's welcome back my man Bowles, man.
Oh, yeah,
Before that, we can't take the
welcome
shine.
back.
Welcome back, my G.
Welcome back.
I was acting a donkey while you was gone. Boy, I'm so glad you back. You keep me calm.
Facts. Everybody back. Everybody.
Live in effect.
All right. I'm ready for it, bro. What's
All
the
right.
confessional?
Oh, that's
You didn't need a
it.
mental health check. Nothing. You was already for the confession.
And the crazy thing is, that's what I'm about to get on this shit. So, this happened a couple weeks ago, like right before Baby Bro senior night or whatever. I was gonna put it in the chat, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait till the pod. I was kind of embarrassed, so I got locked up.
What?
Yeah,
Whoa.
got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's some bullshit, but I take responsibility for it. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to put it in the chat. Like, had a lot of shit going on. You feel me? So, it was some little DUI bullshit, but he didn't even pull me for being drunk. He pulled me for my tags.
You can beat that.
No, but let me just finish. All right, so I'm leaving my homeboy crib. Like, over there, we was drinking or whatever. But it's levels to my shit. It's like,
Right.
Hobbs drunk, or it's just all right. He cooling. So I was cooling because I know how to be up in the morning. Go see Baby Bro. Like, got to get a haircut, and then got to drive all the way. 2.5 hours just seeing play or whatever. On the way back to the crib, I see him. He pulled behind me. I'm like, shit. So I know my tag's dead. I'm like, damn. I hope he just let me go. Woo woo. I said, damn.
Squad car.
So I, you know what I'm saying? I pull over, whatever. So I put my phone on the dash, put my wallet on the dash. I'm at 10 and 2. It's 1:30 in you feel me? It's 1:30 in the morning. Like, all right, see, it's a white dude. Like, I'm like, man, like, I'm just trying to get to the crib. So like, he come tap on the window, roll it down. He's like, what I pulled you for? So of course I ain't gonna say my tags did. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no sir. And he was like, your tags. Man, I'm like, damn. I said, damn. I said, it's been a pandemic, a lot been going on, but like I get it taken care of. He was like, all right, cool. He was like, let me see your license and registration. He was like, you got a license, right? I'm like, yeah. He was like, you got registration, right? I'm like, I was like, nah, like my tags did. Like, I ain't got registration, but I got like my insurance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gave it to him. So like he in the car like for a minute. I'm like, God damn, like, why the fuck he taking so long? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, man, all of a sudden I hear another whoop whoop.
Come on, man.
It's another cop car coming.
Officer Holt.
I said, damn.
They typically do two, even if it ain't serious at night. They do two.
This nigga's a damn lawyer.
Nah, when he finished, I'm gonna tell you why.
So I'm like,
if you the police.
so, but like,
That's entrapment.
I ain't never got pulled that night, so I ain't never had two officers, you know what I'm saying? So I see the second one. So like, at this point, I said, yo, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh, Mr. House, everything checked out. I'm like, got your insurance, license, da-da-da. He's like, you mind stepping out the car? I'm like, fuck. I was like, damn. Step out. He said, step out the car. Stepped out. I was like, damn. So I already knew I was fucked from then. So I was like, it's whatever. He was like, you had a couple drinks. So I just look at him. So I ain't say shit. I was like, I ain't say a motherfucking thing.
Right.
So he was just like, you mind taking like field test for me or whatever? No. And then I was just like, so the reason why I agreed to it, because I wasn't at that level. I was like I ain't even drunk.
Let me interject just because I gotta show my legal knowledge. Don't ever take, bro. That test, if they ever ask you to take it, don't. It's not. Even if you pass it, you still fail.
Is that the shit where you gotta say the shit backwards?
Yeah, you
I
still
can't even do
fail.
that.
So no,
It's not meant to really show if you drunk or not. It's really because like let's say you
meant
went
for you
through
to
it and still flew. They still would have did what they was gonna do.
yeah. So that's why I got mad, and it was at the end of the month too. So that's how I knew I was already fucked. I was like, damn, it's the end of the month. I was like, my test. So he was like, you mind doing a little test? I was like, yeah. And did the little finger shit. He was like, oh, all right. He was like, stand on one leg. So now I'm thinking I'm like, damn, what the fuck, I'm in a circus, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
So I stand on one leg, cool. He was like, walk 8 steps forward, walk 8 steps back, did all that shit. I'm like, look, bro, I done passed everything. So he getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm passing shit.
They
So,
don't care. Yeah.
so I'm like, bro, you could, I told him, I was like, bro, you could take me home. I was like, I'm 2 exits up the road. Like, I'm almost home. You can take me home. I can have somebody come pick my shit up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I can't do that. So he goes back. He goes back to the car in like 5 minutes. Then he comes back. So bro was like, you mind taking this breathalyzer? I said, hell nah. So, because I already knew I had been drinking. And I don't even know, like, how many drinks it is for the limit or not.
I mean, it's really it's like
so if you got one, it's probably you over. So I'm like, I've been drinking. So I was like, fuck nah. So he was like, all right, put your hands behind your back, da da da. So I was like, damn, bro. So I'm in the car. The other cop, like, he's searching my shit or whatever. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, like I done fucked up. So I wasn't even really worried about me. Like, it was my brother's senior night the next day. You know what I'm saying? So now, now I'm in my feelings. I'm mad as hell now. So I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to miss a bro game. Like, I ain't trying to stay in here all night. So in my mind, I was like, all right, I'm gonna cooperate with this motherfucker and do whatever I gotta do just to get the fuck home. So I can goddamn at least make baby bro game. Cause at that point, it wasn't even about me at that point.
Yeah.
Like, so this where it kind of like turned left, and I got kind of like, I was like, yo, I want to crack this motherfucker in his shit. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the precinct or whatever. So, I don't know. Like, nothing against, I fuck with the cool cops, but y'all stick up the ass cops, man. Like, bro, like, so he walks in and it's another black cop. This is what pissed me off. It's a black cop. So I'm walking in, he sits me down. He was like, oh, you got lucky tonight, huh? So I'm looking at him. I'm like, what, bro? So the white guy, he was like, yeah. He said, I don't even be on that highway, really. He was like, something just told me to go, and I got lucky. So I'm like, so that shit, I'm just in my head like, bro.
Why you feel like they planning?
Yeah, I was like, you really could have let me go home. Like, you stopped me because of my tags. I was like, you stopped me because of my tags, but at the end of the day, like, I can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pay my tags. So at the end of the day.
But I'll say this, and the only reason I know, no, I'm not a cop. I am not a cop. I'm a trap nigga. I be outside. I'm outside. But no, I'm not. I'm plat. But look, listen. Only reason I know is, bro, because I watch other people fuck ups. Like, how can I say it? Like, I watch To Catch a Predator all the time, so I know I read DUI stories where people got into accidents, killed people, the Henry Ruggs stuff. Like, I'm just into that.
You watch How to Catch a Smuggler?
No, but let me tell you this though.
Right.
And it's a guy who I just watched. It's a small YouTuber. I just commented on his probably like 2 days ago, bro. He beat a DUI like his because here's the thing. You didn't get pulled because you were showing signs of being drunk. You got pulled because of your tags. That means you should have never been asked to why was your I would fight that.
But so when he wrote the shit up, he didn't write it as he pulled me for my tags. He gave me a citation for my tags. He wrote it as if I was showing signs of being drunk. So that's why he said he was following me.
I would still go ahead.
So when he tapped the window, he was like, you know why I stopped you? I'm like, nah. He was like, your tags. I'm like, okay. So when he wrote the shit up, he was like, so this shit don't even make sense to me. He was like, oh, this is what he said verbatim. He was swerving inside the lane. So I'm like, I'm swerving inside the lane, going 10 under the speed limit. I'm like, bro, what? I was like, that don't even make sense. But anyway, that's what he wrote. So that's what he wrote or whatever. So boom, got booked, took the picture, and then they was like, well, they ain't even let me use the phone. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me rewind. So let me tell you when they put me in the hold and shit.
Yeah,
So-
it ain't real jail though. It's
No,
not
no,
real.
it ain't real. It ain't real
no,
jail.
yeah.
I ain't sitting on here
know.
capping like,
I know.
like I was in real jail. So the holding cell was like, the holding cell was flooded. It was like 20 niggas in that motherfucker. Yeah, like that shit was jumping. But I was like, shit. It's Friday night. Like niggas probably in here the same reason I'm
Did
in
you
here.
have to state your the hood you from?
Let me hold on. Let me get to that. Let me get to that. Let me get to that.
You been there?
So my dumb ass, I had a red do-rag on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know him.
So I had my red do-rag on, so I'm in there. I'm like, shit. So niggas is just looking at me up and down, shit like that. So like, the officer, he was like, you might want to write down some phone numbers, let people know where you at and shit. So even though I knew I was gonna get out, I was like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm looking at the phone, like it's just like this OG looking nigga on the phone. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right. So he gets off the phone. So I dial the first number, then nobody answered. So it's two niggas that come out. It was like, you done with the phone, yo? So I'm
I
like,
know how he is.
so I'm like looking, but nah. So like at first I'm looking, but I was like, so I just kept thinking about Zach. I was like, bro, you just got to get home. Like, I was like, just get home. I was like, y'all want the phone, bro? They was like, yeah, nigga. I was like, here you go, bro. I was like, I'm in here on DUI, nigga. I was like, I ain't on no tough shit in here. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So, but enter me like, I'm like, I'm like, damn.
I would have definitely.
So then 20 minutes later, the lady come get me out.
Yeah.
Fingerprints. And so I'm not knowledgeable on this, so I ain't want to take the picture. I said,
yeah. You gotta do that.
I said, bro, I don't want to take this picture. So
you gotta take the test when you get arrested, you have to do everything they say.
yeah. So I'm like,
Genius.
and let me tell you about the test. So I blew. Ooh, pause. I took the breathalyzer. I was a tenth over.
Tenth over?
Like whatever the
it
legal
don't matter.
whatever the legal limit is, I was like 1/10 over that.
Like 0.8.
0.8.
But they'll say it affects.
Yeah, but that's what bro was telling me. Bro was like, it really don't matter, like you over or whatever. So I was like,
okay.
I was like, damn or whatever. I was like, all right, so get fingerprints, picture. So the dude was like, you can get out as long as you promise to come to your court date. I'm like, all right, bet. So the court date next week. Matter of fact, so
They'll probably get pushed back.
Damn.
yeah, so it'll get. So I got a lawyer, and she was like, the first court date ain't nothing but you saying you want a court appointed attorney, like you want to represent yourself, or you have somebody to represent you. So she going for me.
Don't spend no crazy bread for that though.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
They gonna get the same
Should have
result.
called the game, nigga. We
Yeah.
would've got you out there like El
No,
Chapo.
called me. I know all this shit.
I would've
bro.
got
But it was
escape route.
it was no fucking bond though. Like it was just signing myself out saying I was
get that.
going to the court date. But I ain't tell y'all niggas because like low key I was
you
embarrassed.
told me though.
But no, I was like
Why? Because you knew all the fucking laws?
yeah, nah.
it was just I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
I take pride in. I mean, like that's just.
Going to the holders in?
No, I said that's just like a weird thing that I like looking at. So like when
Right.
it came to DUIs, like I know, like even then when they pull you over, all you gotta do is get them the license and registration. Don't ever take no field sobriety test. That's bullshit. Don't ever like when they ask you how many drinks.
That shit sound good,
No,
brother.
that sound good, but when you
working
trying
with
to go
somebody-
home,
and when you
Facts.
working with somebody that's pissed off, already pissed off, you don't give a fuck what
No, for sure. But so it's like, but this is what you gotta understand. Nothing you say is gonna get you home. If they have the, if they already
Right.
said,
It depends on who you working with.
yeah, that's a fact. But it's like,
but again, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna do
He
what.
wasn't drunk if he was passing.
Right.
He only 0.10. Come on, bro.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do what this motherfucker say so I could get home. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, babe, bro, play at 2:00 tomorrow. So I gotta leave Raleigh by like 11. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to. It's already 1:30 in the morning when he pulled me over. I was like, ain't no telling how long I'm gonna be in this
You had
motherfucker.
catch me. I
But it's a
would have did the dash. If I'm in that vet, I would have did the dash.
it's still a blessing though. You know,
Allegedly.
Yeah, I like.
it's still a blessing.
Shit could have been worse. Like I could have like Won't nobody on the road. Like, I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But low key, I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Because I do know like motherfuckers be on that slammer shit like every day just to see who getting locked up and shit. Yeah, so niggas like and it's funny. It's funny. Jog posted what he posted in the chat the other day about black women because like it was specifically three black women who knew what I was going through. They text me. They didn't come out and be like, "Yo, Hobbs, I know you got locked up." You know what I'm saying? But they was just like, "Yo, Hobbs, you need anything? Like you good?" Like just asking me.
I'm gonna say on behalf of the pod. I feel hurt that you didn't like, bro. We would have been there, bro. I would have drove up here, bro.
Yeah, I would have. But nobody knew you had law expertise.
But yeah,
no, I ain't saying no. I'm talking about all of us. Like, even though he went through it, I don't want him to feel like he going through it. Don't ever be embarrassed with us, bro. It's love, you know what I'm saying?
It's love, but it was just like I'm thinking about everybody else except me. So I'm thinking about Zach. I'm thinking about my pops, my mom, because back at home, like it kind of like we all got like status. So I don't want somebody to pull up my mugshot looking like, look at Miss Hobbs' son. He got locked up. You know what I'm saying? So and that was the.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. You weren't saying this when you was trying to bully people at Winston-Salem State.
I wasn't gonna get locked up for that. I was dumb.
No. He was a menace though. Like he was
gonna get locked up.
No. See, this is why I love this pod. He over there. Oh no.
Campus police.
Hold on.
I wasn't no menace though.
Had to run some laps in the next day in practice. Like what the fuck?
I was not. Gunna, I was not no menace. If anybody fucked with us, like, all right, we was gonna get it popping. But if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone.
You know why they didn't fuck with us? They're like, oh yeah, that nigga Hobbs.
So who gonna come through and say it? This nigga Hobbs is terrorizing Wilson Hall. Nobody gonna
nah.
Run some laps.
But that was the embarrassing part. So I was just like, man. So that next day, shout out to Maul too. Maul was gonna ride with me to the game.
That's a real
OG.
one. Yeah.
So he was just like, yo, don't worry about that shit. Like we was gonna ride together. I'll just drive you. He was like, I know how important your brother shit is to you. So I was like, yeah. So he drove me up there. But then that very next day, even that night, like I said, three joints like hit me up. Black women. Like hit me up on some positive shit, just checking, not even saying like we know you got locked up. They was just like, yo,
protect.
Yeah, and then I was just like, I know why you like hitting me up or whatever. They was like, yeah, we really ain't wanna, say it, but like come out like that. But like that's respect to them, all three of them. But yeah, I was like, should I put this in the chat? I was just like, nah, I'm gonna put it in the pod.
Hey, to the viewers, he love y'all.
Facts.
Yeah, this is the first time we hearing about it.
Right. I mean, it is. And then you gave us this platform to do that, so I was just you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. So, so shout out to Gunna for that shit. Shout out to Gunna for that shit. But
I will say, in the stuff I seen, because I seen a lot of them, you look like you have a real good chance of possibly like getting through it. I mean, the worst that'll probably happen, honestly. The interlock in the car, you may have to go to a couple classes, but again, with your situation, first time,
I really like I said, I wasn't even fucking worried about me. It was just
for sure.
Everybody else I was worried about.
Bro,
it makes sense now.
It
makes sense. How his 2K player be looking like a fan. It makes sense.
That's what it is.
Hey, you know how he be sitting in the bushes just watching.
Just standing there watching his play.
Undercover.
He like the police that say he got lucky. I don't even be over here. Yeah, I'm just looking. That's my lucky night.
Man, damn.
Fuck. But T-Mac top 75.
No.
No.
I think we all know. Why you know?
Next topic.
See, to me, I wanted them.
Talk then, boss.
No.
I would say he's at the bottom of
Give us your reason why.
At the
The bottom, what, he's 76? I don't know what the fuck.
74?
The fuck is he?
No, he said, I mean, to me, he's...
No.
The fuck?
He's
You never got out of the first round.
So, Bose, let me ask you this: what did he do, like maybe to like transcend the league or something?
He said he did. He said
he's...
Why is Melo 75?
Melo got out of the first round.
Yeah, Melo's like that.
Melo's like that.
Way better than T-Mac.
Because I was a Melo fan before I was a Brown fan.
T-Mac never got hurt.
T-Mac was freaky.
No, we're not doing that shit. We're not doing that hurt shit. We're not doing that hurt shit.
No, I mean, to me, like you said, he left Toronto and went to Magic. And put them on his back. Yeah, he couldn't get out the first round.
Can I ask this question to everybody? And I don't know because my mind is kind of like flustered right here. Does T-Mac have MVP?
Not one.
Oh my god.
He got scoring titles though.
It's only a what?
Melo don't have an MVP.
Scoring title.
But Melo went to the Western Conference Finals though.
T-Mac won't never no motherfucking gold medalist. He even making Olympic teams.
MVP. And you
T-Mac ain't
talking?
made no Olympic.
So hold on, do anybody know the criteria to make? Is it your collective? Is it just the
Bill Walton
NBA?
only got 10,000 points, so they like.
Go. You want me to tell you why I don't know? Because some niggas go. Some of they shit
It's like
going off stats.
like Dame.
Country music.
Niggas like Dame.
Even Russ.
Dame don't belong in the league.
But Russ,
Nah, Dame don't
Only
either.
thing Dame has done since he
And
got in
Russ
the
my
league was
guy.
score a beer. That's it.
but
He
Russ.
did shit else.
So I could say
Russ,
Russ.
you got an MVP.
Russ got an MVP. Russ been a couple finals,
I
and
want to
Russ
talk about Dame.
the triple double shit. So you know,
ahead, talk
and
about
niggas
something. He
talk
done
about
run
that
for
triple
the
double
grind. He
shit.
run
Yeah, that
for the
triple
grind.
double shit major
But
though.
you want me to
Yeah.
tell you like why the
Fuck
fuck
Damian Lillard.
isn't Tony Parker in there? But you got Dame in there.
That's bullshit.
Fuck Damian Lillard.
Y'all keep glossing
Yes,
over
bro.
Dwight fucking Howard
I will give you that, but Tony Parker should be
over
Dwight and
Tony.
You gotta put both of them in to take two niggas out,
Take Dame.
motherfucker.
Take
Take
Dame.
Dame.
out.
Take Dame and take AD out.
Take AD out too.
Yeah, AD gotta go.
80 got a ring.
Dwight got
AD
a
not
ring.
better than
Dwight got a
Dwight.
ring. Dwight got a ring.
Hold on, but does 80 have an MVP?
Do AD got defense player of the year?
Does 80 have an
He
MVP?
got 3 of them.
Exactly.
Dwight got
Does
3.
AD have an MVP?
No.
AD is a way better. I mean, Dwight is a way better player than
Oh
AD was.
What did
yeah.
Dwight do before? I mean, what did AD do before LA? Nothing.
No,
bounced
no.
out.
I mean, he was just in New Orleans
I'm
though.
saying compared to the White.
New Orleans AD was
Compared
cold.
to-
No, I don't think he should be 75.
Because
AD don't be
because
75.
You don't know what you,
dropped 40 and 20 that one game with the Pelicans.
And after that, got his ass handed to him.
you don't know what
But the
you're
only
asking, though.
Dame Lillard shouldn't be in that shit anyway. Only thing that nigga do
Nah,
is grow a
Dame shouldn't
beard.
He
Since
beat
been in the
Westbrook.
league.
He
Man,
got
listen, that
Westbrook.
nigga talking about something. He don't run from the grind. He is running from the grind in Portland because it's easy for him. He ain't got no status out there. He by himself.
I agree with that.
He running from the grind, staying in Portland. Fuck all
So
that.
you mean he ain't got
Yeah, I
He
agree
don't-
with
it's
that.
no, it's strategic. He said
It's no expectations.
No expectations.
It's no expectations.
No disappointments.
Facts.
Also, he
I
comfortable.
agree with that.
Comfortable.
Facts.
I agree with that.
No expectations, no disappointments.
And then you say he capping since he's like, oh, I love the grind.
Right.
But if you like the Brody and go to LA, it's expectations.
Exactly.
So
But the
now,
Brody ain't performing though. The
no, but
Brody
I'm
is
just
DJ.
giving an example.
Shout out to my nigga DJ pointing that shit out to me.
I
What?
think I've been probably blinded because I've been such of a fan.
You've been blinded.
I have.
I've been told
brother.
you.
I have been blinded.
That
Bro, when he
triple-double
said
blind
that shit
niggas.
about, yo, I don't have no expectations. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? You don't got no expectations? Look at me, camera. Nigga, you in LA, nigga. Win. That's
He
your
on this
expectation,
Kanye
nigga.
And
That's your
and this is the
expectation, nigga.
Brody. Like he
To
loves
win,
the Brody.
Russ. You my guy, but you gotta have expectations to win. You should have
See, but it's
expectations.
hard. I give
But
him the benefit of the doubt.
you know why he don't have no
I give him the
expectation?
benefit of the doubt.
No.
It's hard. It's hard with LeBron and AD. It's hard on that.
That's what I was just about to say. He don't have no expectation
team.
because LeBron doesn't make players better.
It's hard on that team. It's hard on that team.
He
I watched
doesn't
the game.
make
I
players
stole that.
better.
You stole that. You stole that
He
from me.
doesn't
Hard on that
make
team.
He stole that
players
from me.
I'm
better.
not even
Stole
putting my
that
head back
team.
on.
He
stole that
doesn't
from
make.
me.
Hard on that team.
No,
Let
he
me
stole
let me
that
let me put the rock on. Let me put the rock
Hard on
on.
that
Yeah,
team.
we got a bad team, but
He did. Y'all got a bad team.
It's hard on that team.
That's
How
what
many
the
Hall of
ladies do.
Famers do y'all have on that
we got four
team?
top 75 niggas. We still the bad.
You know basketball.
You got AD, you got Melo, you got Rush, you got
Can I say
Bron.
something?
Oh, we got Malik Monk.
goon.
Yeah, we got
Go.
Malik Monk.
Go.
We got
You know
Kendrick
basketball,
Nunn.
brother.
We got all this
You know
shit.
basketball.
Nunn hit his knee on the table. And
We
everything-
cannot
everything makes
defend,
sense.
brother.
I don't even know
We
what
cannot
happened to this
defend.
On the table.
I was never a believer in y'all anyway.
That plays a part in
Hey,
the
you're
NBA.
gonna
No,
say-
I
can't
This
defend.
nigga with
I
Drew
never,
Brees
I
on
never.
his knee.
So one,
nigga say, you know what?
I love how hard Russ plays,
Table I go.
They said, how you need to-
but he's never played winning basketball to me.
Russ not even playing to the best of his
He
capability.
can't though, bro.
That's what I got.
He never played. He plays hard, but he's never played winning basketball.
One thing, I think he's averaging what?
He's never played winning basketball.
About 18.
You want to know why?
averaging
You want to know
18,
why?
like four.
Because niggas got to pussyfoot around because of LeBron.
But why is
I'm not
that?
letting House get away with stealing my
Nick-
fucking tape.
Niggas got to pussyfoot around
Why
because of
is that
LeBron.
when LeBron is
greatest-
passed first? Why is that?
You know what? You know what? DeAndre Jordan made one bad turnover, and you know what? Waivers. Get your ass out of here, nigga.
No, hold on. I've been saying this shit for years. I said LeBron turned
your ass out of
Caleb,
here.
who was a 30 and 20 guy.
Caleb been
into
killing
a-
since
See, we drink a lot.
Too much.
Look at this. We drink a lot, bro. But at the same time, we all work out. All of us do. And whenever you work out, you need water.
Live water.
Check his bottle.
I ain't even working out. I'm on a live water.
Talk your
You know
shit.
what?
You know what I mean?
Open it up.
Oh man, it's empty.
What?
The proof is in the
The
pudding.
proof is in the water.
Proof is in the water. Live water, baby.
Much needed. Much needed. Filter 5 times.
Distill 3 times
Yeah,
for the clean, crisp, alkaline
For a
finish.
clean, crisp taste.
Hey,
I love it.
get your Namasi water.
Hey man, live water, baby.
Get your Namasi live water, man.
Follow him on the gram.
Hey, we own it. He did the same with Bosh. He did the same. Yeah, he like
Listen,
LeBron
if you
makes
can't-
niggas worse.
If you can't,
LeBron
if you
makes
can't
players
go in
worse,
there,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you, only reason he didn't fuck up D Wade because D Wade was skilled.
D Wade was already
But-
established
I know.
and knew how to win.
And
He
D
knew
Wade-
how to win.
And he was skilled, but D Wade could also get out there and hustle and get some garbage buckets on top of that 20
Yeah.
he did. He didn't always need the ball.
LeBron's only good with role play. That's why he's only good with role play.
Exactly.
LeBron is only good with role players.
In the East.
But
In the
Russell need
East.
the ball.
In the East.
He gotta get the
In the
ball.
East.
He need the ball to do
In the
it.
East, and I'm not taking. LeBron is one of the
Amazing.
greatest.
Yeah,
He's
amazing.
one. He is one of the greatest. He carried a franchise.
But it's only few that can play
He
with
can
him.
only play with niggas that can go out there and hustle and get you garbage points.
Like Anderson
Yes.
Varejao.
Like Virgil,
made
Booby,
Virgil
like
look
Mo
Booby,
Williams, and I love
Booby,
Mo
and all them.
Williams.
And I think, I think.
That's why him and-
I think that's the fool's goal. Oh, he made Virgil good. He made Booby good.
Oh.
Like
Well,
them
think
niggas,
about
them
it.
niggas weren't even good before LeBron. So if you average 10 points a game with LeBron, of course.
Yo.
If you go from 5 to 10 or 5 to 14, you're gonna look good.
LeBron a cancer?
You got
Think
no. He's
about
not a
that.
cancer. He's
Think
not a
about it.
cancer.
That's why him and Kyrie clashed.
No, he's not a cancer.
Yeah, that's a
That's why
fact.
him and
That's a
Kyrie
no, no.
fact.
clashed.
D, he's not a cancer because he wins everywhere he goes.
And he's a good teammate.
Everywhere
That's a
he
fact,
went,
yeah.
everywhere he went,
This says his way or no way.
he has a championship. So everywhere he goes, he has a
But
championship.
was like
He's
that.
an individual.
Nah.
Like for you, he's a cancer. Like for as
Think
you as
about-
a player, he's a cancer.
Cole and
but not
Jordan
for the
was like
team.
that.
Curry ain't like that.
It just looked different because LeBron, because he passed for him.
Curry ain't like that.
That's because Curry would take a backseat to motherfucking Kevin Durant.
Okay,
Jordan was not like that.
I
So,
wouldn't.
Fuck that.
Hell no.
It's
Nah,
Curry,
hold on,
nigga.
Hold on, fuck that. We gonna go to this.
Jordan was not. Jordan was
This is a
not
better
like that.
topic
Jordan
even
was
for
not.
us too.
Jordan was not like that.
That's a better topic
Fuck
for
Damian Lillard. I'm still
either
on
for
that.
us too.
Stop it, Gone.
Damian Lillard been in the league 10 years.
Jordan don't lose.
I want to talk about.
No, I'm not talking about-
No,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
saying
switch
it was
all the
gonna
way,
go
Bo.
Jordan
Hey,
Wade.
Bo. Hey, Bo. Now I want you to start off on this,
It was gonna
Bo.
be Jordan Wade.
Whoa.
But listen.
Oh my god.
Jordan is a nigga that he be like, he was so smart.
That's the comment.
He
said.
like he bullies you to be good. LeBron don't bully you to be good.
I ain't just give up on you.
Steve Kerr,
wave your ass.
Steve Kerr,
LeBron
like,
is just waving you.
I better hit this shot for Jordan with my ass.
Jordan gonna
I
beat.
get that.
And Kerr gonna win.
He said niggas too nice.
Somebody need to get in. Somebody
said
need
niggas
to
too
get
nice.
get their ass beat for
He
the way
said
they
niggas
playing.
So
too nice.
Kerr, and what Kerr say in that huddle? You pass it to me, I'm gonna hit the
I'ma
shot.
be there.
And
I'll
that
be
shit
there.
was fucking
Cause your life on
bomb.
the line.
Hold on. Let's go, Hobbs. You had an HBCU tape that I really want to hear about because they don't know. You know what? I'm gonna stop keeping y'all out the loop. But a lot of people, you know, you see the way I talked about the DUIs earlier. I'm all knowing. I don't miss.
All-Star Police.
Do I miss?
Nah, brother.
I don't miss.
No, you missed a lot.
Did I miss on this one?
Strikeout. That was a home
Home
run.
run, a strikeout.
Finna strike out next, nigga.
Hobbs,
No
this might be your pod, bro. I want to hear what you
That's
got to
what-
say about the HBCU.
Damn, Bose, you been quiet, man. What you got? Nah. Like, so, all right. It could have happened anywhere. It could have happened.
Coincidentally.
I have an example of where it happened at a PWI opposed to HBCU, but I'm just upset. Like when things like that happen at HBCUs, I get upset. So, and I'm even.
My bad. Go ahead,
And I'm
bro.
even more upset it happened because it happened to my brother. So the school he was at, I ain't gonna say the school. You know what I'm saying? I don't publicly bash HBCUs. I'm against that.
I am. I got
You don't
something
tell
to
the
say.
truth. You don't tell
You
the truth.
already know I
in
got
public.
something to say.
You don't tell the
So
truth
so
in public.
so I like he's done. He's finished. So now like I could just really speak on that shit. Like they ain't take care of my man. You know what I'm saying? after he broke his leg, like it was like and like he gave his blood, sweat, and tears to that school, and it won't like he was no bad guy. He honor society. You know what I'm saying? Everything he did everything the right way. You know
First
what
of all, I
I'm saying?
would have never kept up with that basketball if it was.
But anyway, so like after he broke his leg,
I need
they kind of pussyfooted around with him getting his extra year back.
Doesn't this sound familiar?
Anyways, they kind of pussyfooted around and getting his extra year back.
Oh wow.
They ain't try to get the paperwork moving till the summertime, and he broke his leg in like December or something like that. But they ain't try to get like they ain't take care of him till like the summertime. Oh, we might want to get your year back. So it's just like that was an issue for me. But you know what I'm saying? And I was pissed about that when it happened. But like I don't want to make my brother's situation as harder than it already is. So I ain't gonna go like to the administration. I ain't gonna go to the coach. You know what I'm saying? So I want him to have the easiest time possible there and not make it harder. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes parents, like siblings or whoever it may be, make the kids
Sometimes
jobs like
I feel what you're saying, but
harder.
sometimes that's needed, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
something like I
you
didn't.
gotta get messy, bro.
But yeah, but like I felt like I put myself in his shoes. Like I wouldn't want my parents. I'd be like, yo, just chill out. Like I got it. You know what I'm saying? So he came back the next year. So like he really ain't. He did rehab at the school, but not really at the school. Like he had to go to outside
Shit on his
facilities.
own. I'm
Oh,
cool.
Master P said that too, man.
Or-
Master P said the same.
Or go home, but Master P is different. We don't got Master P money, so you can't even compare those two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So then it was a lot of little stuff after that, like that kind of pissed me off. Like so this year they played State and Carolina the same week. He calls me and he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Can you pick me up some socks and some compressions?" I was like, "I ain't got that shit." He like, "Yeah, nah, bro." I was like, "Oh shit." So you know me, I don't care. Like I go to Dick's, Paul's, Sporting Goods, pick up socks, pick up compressions, whatever he need. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
It's ever been a moment in your life where you just knew you was right?
So then
about that money.
when he so then this what kind of took me over these last two incidents took me over the edge. So he got hurt at Livingstone.
Right.
So he kind of looks at me. He looked, and I was like, "Damn, this shit kind of serious." I know it's kind of serious. He gave me that look. I'm like, "Nigga, where the fuck the trainer at?" So he kind of looks at me. He was like, "Shit, we ain't got one." He was like, "We ain't got one on this trip." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Damn." So
Heartbroken.
so the Livingstone trainer has to come over. You know, like I'm like, all right, cool. So this is what took it over the edge for me. After this, I'm hot. So, you know, I wait for him after the game, get his clothes, get his teammates, bring his clothes in his bag. I walk this nigga to the bus. Me. Not one coach. Me, like, not one coach was like, "Oh, Zip, we got you." Not one coach. I don't even give a damn what coach it was. You feel me? Like, not one. Like this.
I just want to hear this too, because these two are real quiet. How do y'all feel about that?
I want to know how y'all feel about it. We didn't play college ball.
No, but you was but y'all
Bowles did. Bowles played college ball.
Yeah, no, he did too.
What? We said what?
I mean, I'm just, you know what?
I ain't never had no gripe with
I'm sorry.
HBCU, how they
I'm
treat
sorry.
me. I don't know how they
It's
treat
time
me.
for me to go.
But it could happen anywhere. It could happen anywhere. Because it happened to my man. It happened to
It happened to two people here already.
Yeah, but it happened to my man was
HBCU.
My man was gonna be the number one free safety drafted the next year. He broke his leg at Carolina. And they don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Oh yeah.
So it could happen anywhere.
Yeah,
this man was at Carolina. He was at ACC. He was gonna be the number one free safety drafted that next year. And Carolina didn't do shit for him.
I did say that too, though. I did say
Carolina, you did say that. Carolina didn't do shit for him after he broke his leg.
But I say I'd rather take that risk at a Carolina than I would at a, you know what I'm saying? At least it's like it's the risk and the reward. But again, I want these two guys right here to speak because
Go ahead, Bose. Let Bose talk because he played.
You know, Deion. You said it. It's on the pod. You was like, oh, you got to give Deion a chance.
Hey, don't speak on Deion.
You got to.
We talking about something else. Deion different.
You got to,
Deion
bro.
I don't trust
Deion
none of them.
Deion doing the thing, bro.
Deion different.
Deion got number one recruit in the nation, so
Deion will not turn away me trying to see my brother, my young brother on senior night. That's what Elizabeth City did to me. They turned me away. All I wanted to see.
You gave me the name. What is Elizabeth City?
Huh?
What are they?
Yeah,
Historically,
HBCU.
what?
Black college. They turned me away.
So sad.
All I want to do is
see, I didn't name drop. I wasn't name
young
drop.
brother
I wasn't name
play
drop.
ball.
That's the.
Like,
I got to the door and guess what they did to me?
I'll block it out. I'll block it
Guess
out.
what they
I'll
did
block
to me?
Nah, this black ass.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. You need a negative text within 36 hours or a vaccination card. Guess what? I had neither.
That's what the big
So guess what? I done drove an hour to see my young boy play for his senior night, and I couldn't even get in the game.
Did they put this out
Did they let you? Did they?
Yeah, did they let you know? Huh?
Did they let me know?
Yeah, I had to take
Nah,
that.
I didn't know.
When you ain't tell them?
I did.
I didn't know.
I did.
But maybe Gunner, it was like maybe that's just Winston. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I do know. So
I had to give
I've been to a
him
few
credit,
NC
yeah.
State games. Like they do it a little bit different.
We
Like
can't have it tonight at his game.
hell no.
Hell no.
They want that bread. They want that bread. They
So
want that
is it bread? Is it money or is it safety? What are we on?
It depends on what's
Do we
going
want
on.
the bread?
So hold on.
We gonna get nasty. We gonna
It's
get nasty.
with us is safety because we don't have the
No.
bread to cover
No.
whatever may happen.
no.
With the PWIs, we want that cash, bro.
But I'ma
With
tell you
this game going, you gotta have about
I'm
40
I'ma tell you-
bands to
I'ma
get in
tell you
that
this.
shit tonight.
I'ma tell
So
you-
we getting all that bread, bro.
Hobbs, this is the only
The
reason
fuck?
I gotta get on your ass. Pause. I got to. Because this is what I said. You was going hard for people who not gonna go hard for you.
What you mean?
Them HBCUs ain't going no. Bro, it's been 10 years since I won Winston-Salem State a champion. Who? The team.
Hey, talk your shit, brother.
This nigga said, let me get some of that. This nigga said, all right.
Talk your shit.
I
brother.
did. You were there.
This nigga said, I was
Who
there.
sold out?
I was there. I was
And
there.
I took the picture with you.
You did. I was there. I was
Did
there.
you get my ticket? Oh, you got. I'll get you a ticket. I
Yeah,
did.
you gave me
I
a ticket.
did. Yeah, no, but no. This is what I'm saying. It's been 10 years since I had a amazing performance, right? And but our team was crazy.
Bro,
No, hold on. No, this is for me. Ask me what they did for us.
I had a great experience.
Let me say no, but
Hold
let me say
on,
why
hold
you
on,
went to
hold on.
Charlotte, though. When I took a
Last year.
visit, these niggas had an alumni game for a team that went 2 and fucking 20.
Shit, that mean we need an alumni game then. The MEAC years.
But you know when? That's past the budget.
Yo, I
You
can't.
get what I'm saying?
It may be past the budget.
We did nothing, bro. I went to the game. Coach, an opposing coach had to say, "Yo, you don't realize that guy helped us get that championship up there." That's sad, bro. That's why I don't fuck with them like that, cause they don't care about me. I can't go to that school for nothing.
Well, I'll let you know this, and maybe it's different for me than it is you. I got my first job because I played basketball at Winston State.
Right.
So it's just like it's different for
show some gratitude.
it's different for different people.
Okay.
So that's why I'm forever grateful. Like if I did not play basketball at Winston State, I would not have got my first job.
But they didn't do no funny shit to you too.
I think funny shit going everywhere, though. Funny shit going everywhere.
So I feel like me. Okay, let's speak me personally. I feel like I had a good experience at HBCU until my last year when I feel like they bullshitted me when they didn't give me my last year back. I played 11 games. 11. In my senior year, I played 11 games and couldn't get my year back.
To get that
So I
back.
feel like that's the only knock I had. Like my money was good, travel was good. I mean, I think everything was good for me when it came to HBCU wise, but except that last incident.
And this ain't even knocking the like our coaches and the stuff. I think they did whatever they could, but I'm just saying the overall, like in the vacuum, they don't really know what they're doing. Cause I'm gonna tell you this. No, cause I had notes, but I'm glad it's in my mind right now. First of all, we got a podcast, right? That just did crazy on our last episode. It's good for us. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why the fuck don't HBCUs got this same shit going? Why the fuck don't I see big time PWIs, they got shows for kids. They got stuff that's gonna get these kids out. Y'all want these kids to come in, but you ain't doing nothing to bring them in.
Are you saying the school specifically?
I'm saying the whole vacuum. HBC except.
Do you know what HBCU game day is?
It's not doing enough.
How is that not doing enough? How is that not?
World standards. We gotta be 100. We not doing enough.
How is that?
We not doing enough.
Game that was on ESPN with the whole.
How is HBCU?
But what came from that though?
How is HBCU game day not doing enough? Like, bro, you gotta realize, like, people need backing. People need funds. They they doing this off the strength of us, bro. They doing this off the strength of HBCUs. If it wasn't for HBCU game day, we wouldn't know what go on in the CI, MEAC, SIAC.
I wouldn't know shit about the celebration.
But
so
why are you so gung ho? ESPN not putting up like
the reason that game was on ESPNU.
It's just an HBCU wave now, like that. We keep saying it's an HBCU wave, so they gonna do something for like a couple years for us, and then after it's done. Bro, it's over, bro.
Okay, bro. But this
it's over. No, we gotta support like our own, nigga.
I don't think I articulate myself the best that I possibly can whenever I talk about it. This is all I'm saying.
Okay, T.I.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't.
You wanna know why he know T.I.?
No, but listen. No, oh Lord.
Sheriff.
Anonymous tip.
God damn, the shit's coming full circle.
Like a cop guy.
It's coming full circle right now.
Shit.
He said, he said, look, my name is Tip. But I'm talking about another type of Tip.
The shit coming full circle, bro.
Listen, hold on, bro. This is the only thing I'm saying. Then we gonna take a break after this. Look, this is the only thing I'm saying though, bro, is that look, my child, right? I understand that HBCUs, they are playing negative. They're not coming to the game at 0-0. They coming negative 40, trying to fight. I want my child to have the advantage. No, listen,
we not disputing your child wanting to have an advantage. Like I get what you're saying, but it's what it ain't what the fuck you want, bro. It's what your child want, bro.
So you telling me if Travis Hunter was your son, number one nigga, you ain't gonna let him go to Jackson State?
Nah, sorry, Dion, not at all. Not at all. Because you don't have no history of putting nobody in that place. No, but this is what I'm saying, Hobbs. Because when you fall flat on your ass, what is HBCUs doing? Let's just say you do tear your ACL. What are they going to do? Excuse me. Oh, you never existed.
Next man up.
That's what the PWI's doing.
That's what the PWIs do too. I just gave you an example.
Okay, hold on.
He was the number one free safety that was about to get drafted.
I need y'all to listen.
It don't matter when you go. It's next nigga.
It's next man up.
No.
In corporate world, if you die, they don't give a fuck.
This gonna be a haymaker right
They
here.
gonna fill your position.
You call your job tomorrow. You call your job tomorrow and say you quit. They don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
They ain't give a fuck. You weren't about to take that vaccine. Oh, Gunner don't want to take the vaccine,
bro.
We got somebody vaccinated, ready to take his job.
Bro,
ready to take his job. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
All that shit sound good, but this is but this is the other thing. One job is only paying you $5. The other one's paying you $15. Yes, they might do the same shit. I'm not taking $5 for some shit I could take for $15. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's the shit I did not address, and now I'm in my fucking bag, bro. Now I'm in my this is what I'm saying.
Are you in your bag because you say you're in your bag?
PWI's got more opportunities than the HBCU will ever fucking have.
What the fuck that mean? I go anywhere Dion going because that's the number one cornerback ever. He got connect. It's all about connect.
But he got to prove it to me.
It's about
It's Dion fucking Sanders.
Yo,
So you need to recruit to get. You need to recruit to go to the.
He wants him to get into the league.
He gonna get to the league.
Bose.
See what I'm saying though.
He's been there 2 years.
No, I get
And
it.
already has won a
You see what I'm
championship.
saying?
He's already won a championship.
And
already has the number one recruit. And already has the number one recruit in the nation.
All these niggas that's
talking
there
today.
chose to go to Jackson. They could have went.
No, but hold on. Let's let Bose get his Bose. Cause
I get what both of y'all said.
go ahead. I'm about to say go to the
What he's saying is, Deion is, yes, on paper, Deion is everything that HBCU needs. But until Deion starts putting them, it's only been 2 years. Once he starts putting those kids in the draft, it's like, oh yeah, at least
changing their lives.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 kids.
Get a motherfucker a chance instead of
No. We saying like, okay, he got.
Let Bose finish.
He just did 2 years, so it may be like another 2 or 3 years. If that man hasn't produced as far as putting them kids in the draft,
Back to Alabama, you go. Back to Alabama.
Bose. You a college
Alabama.
Bose. You was a college athlete, right? You was a college athlete. Sometimes it really don't matter how good you are. It's about the connection you have. What better connection to have than fucking Deion Sanders?
That's a good point.
no,
That's a great point.
Who, other than prime fucking time, and being a young black athlete,
Number one corner in the country.
you ain't going to Daddy Saban. You going to somebody that you could relate with.
Why you call him Daddy?
That's what they call.
That's what they call him.
That's what they call him.
I never called that nigga that.
So you going to prime time. Somebody you could relate to, somebody you could be yourself with, and got connections.
Yeah, like
So you wouldn't and even Eddie George. Eddie George is the same way.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't go there. It's just what he's trying to say is after maybe the next 3 or 4 years, if that man hasn't put anybody in the draft or getting drafted, then it's gonna become a problem. But no, I know for sure he's gonna get kids in there just because.
Yes, because of who he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what he's saying is he just wants to see the results first.
I mean, he only been.
It's 2 years,
And he's
and
putting
he
in the
already
work.
has a championship.
I don't got them 2 years to play with my child, bro.
He's putting in the work,
That's all.
bro.
I don't see how you be missing what I be saying.
So hold on.
3 years to go to the league anyway, so you got time.
Okay, so Gunner, let me ask you this. All right, say your son, daughter, whatever, they may not be a 5-star athlete.
Right.
Maybe they're 3 or 4. So maybe they go to like the Wake Forest, NC State, but they got this full ride to go fuck with Deion. Then what you gonna do?
Deion next. That's the only thing.
So
I would say.
then
Deion next level.
Then what you gonna do? Because it's like. I hope your
Deion, I think, is getting a lot of
yeah.
exposure.
So I hope your son or daughter is a five
key,
star.
I don't know if he got the sack.
Exposure is key. That's
It's just
all that
exposure.
matters.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
You just gotta
He
get.
got the sauce.
You just gotta get seen.
That's all it takes.
And we did a pod on them niggas losing. That's exposure. We're giving Deion exposure because you put him on this pedestal. Oh, he lost. Well, what are we doing? We're potting about Deion losing.
I love that.
We're potting about Deion losing,
For
bro.
the record, he done proved you wrong twice. Cause you said he'll never get a 5-star recruit.
How many times he put
Twice. He proved you wrong twice. He said Deion
He's in his motherfucking bag though. He's in his,
John, let's take a break right now.
he's in his motherfucking bag though.
But I just needed shoulders. It's the shoulders for me. It's the shoulders. It's the shoulders for me. It's the shoulders. Girl, look at